2020, I did something crazy. I put a deposit down on a condo hotel in Hoi An, Vietnam. At the time, Vietnam's tourism industry had collapsed, and Hoi An was a ghost town, and I was stuck in the UK, unable to even leave the country. Here's what happened next. When I made that decision, Vietnam had completely closed its borders. International arrivals went from 18 million in 2019 to basically zero. 3 years later, Vietnam finally reopened to foreigners in 2022, and recovery was slow. Then it accelerated. 2023 brought about 12.6 million international visitors, and in 2024 it hit 17.6 million. As of November 2025, Vietnam has welcomed over 19 million visitors, breaking all previous annual records. Hoi An specifically received around 4.4 million visitors last year. The streets are full, the lanterns are lit, and the ancient town is back in swing and being one of the most visited destinations in all of Southeast Asia. Well, I'm currently generating about 5.7% net yield after all costs, all tax. I don't deal with tenants, repairs, bookings. It is genuinely passive. I just receive a check twice a year. On top of that, I get 3 weeks a year of personal use in my 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom ocean view unit in a beachside holiday town, one of Asia's most beautiful places, and it's 8 minutes drive from Hoi An's old town. And the yields are still climbing. Occupancy rates in Da Nang and Hoi An have been about 65 to 70% in 2025, and these do continue to improve with more and more investment and more tourists coming here. And of course, with that, increases my return. But this is not for everyone. Foreign ownership in Vietnam is leasehold only. My place here is a 50-year lease, renewable one time, and I do not own any land. Moreover, Condotel yields depend on the operator. If they underperform, so does your return. And there's always seasonal volatility in tourism markets. But for my goals, the structure works. I've got a passive income, a family-friendly holiday home within 3 hours of Singapore where I live, and exposure to Vietnam's growth story. For me, this ticks all the boxes. When I bought, the market was at maximum pessimism. No tourists, no revenue, no visibility on when it would end, and I wasn't betting on a quick recovery. And truthfully, the first year after completion of the property, things were very quiet, return was effectively zero. But I thought that Hoi An would recover, and I'm pleased to say in December 2025, where I'm here right now, this is definitely the case. So, save this if you're thinking about resort property investment in Vietnam or around Southeast Asia. I'm Alexander Linton. I help investors evaluate opportunities around the region, including the ones that feel uncomfortable at first. Follow for more on property economics and what's actually working.